For my project for the last 2 years, my students and I have been working on the question of how can we design a play environment to try to enhance young children's ability to think creatively.
So twice a week we got to go to OMSI and hang out with little kids and play with them, which was really fun. And we were collecting data on creativity and how the way that you structure play influences children's creativity when they're playing with blocks.
We've been using these little magnetic block toys. And the reason we've been doing this, it turns out there's a lot of research in cognitive development that suggests that playing with construction kit toys and wooden blocks is a very effective tool for young children. The way we've been doing the research is basically we sit them down at the table, introduce ourselves, get acquainted with them, and then we bring them a big magnetic plate full of these individual toys and say, we would like you to spend the next 8 minutes making as many different interesting things as you can. And then we just let them go.
There's also a game in which they had to copy like shapes that we had already created for them.
So now we wanted to see, is this experience and practice in convergent play, the kind that you might get if you were in a school setting and you were, here's a new toy, let me show you how it works, kind of setup. Is that going to be a positive or a negative? Is it going to enhance or inhibit problem solving?
So the children that did the free play game first had a lot more unique creations. And so that suggested to us that teaching them how to manipulate the blocks actually impeded their creativity.
And this was the strongest effect we got out of the 2 summers. We found, especially for the young children, it made a huge negative impact on creative problem solving to give them practice with these toys to make specific shapes. It decreased their creativity by 35%. So it was actually one of the students' ideas from the first summer to give them this practice and use the convergent task that turned out to give our most kind of important result to date. So yeah, so it's great. You talk about young minds we're studying, but it's great for me to work with young minds as the researchers too.